What a beautiful day to start an adventure. Figured I'd start on my phone a little bit, just the beginning. But time is currently 7:20. I got as much sleep as a kid on Christmas does, which is sleeping in and out of sleep. I only got 4 hours. I woke up at 4 a.m. Tried to go to bed for another 30 minutes, and I woke up at 7, so it was in and out for a little bit, but still got 7 hours of sleep. I'm good to go. I'm ready. Let's go. Maine, we are on the way. Got the sunglasses because, you know, vacation vlogs, but it's time to switch the cameras. So let's go. 11 o'clock's not a bad time to leave.
It's only 2 hours late, and you hang around the hotel room.
Yeah, that's true.
Go down for the free breakfast, and you leave. So it's back there.
Not bad.
A little while to be in here and then
Rest. I cannot say rest stop. Rest stop number 3. We're about 2 hours away. Can you?
I just spilled lightsaber. There it is.
Why are you such a failure? Good morning. What time is it? 7:30. Time is 7:39. We're in Massachusetts right now. Little place close to Austin, like North Massachusetts. In a small little hotel. Here's a little view. Not much, but a bunch of trees and a parking lot. This is not the place we're staying, by the way. We still have to get to Maine. How'd you sleep? You slept good?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the only one who slept good here. I just had to sleep on a pull-out because it was like, there's no way I'm gonna fit in that bed. Like, these are how small these beds are. Like, they're obnoxiously small. But yep, we have the rest 4 hours to go until we get to Maine. So continue the countdown now.
I will be bugging you.
No, you won't. Oh my god, look at this room.
Off your TV real quick.
Nice little bathroom across the way. I'll be staying over here. Look at this place. Look at this place. Absolutely
How nice.
beautiful. This is good.
They provided
That's
us
good.
with baking soda.
And right over there is the mountain. Acadia National Park. Such a beautiful area. Ain't nothing like a new trip before you try an Oreo. Go ahead. Review. Extremely amazing. Okay. Let's try this. Rocky Road Trip. Oreo. I found these at the store. Wire backwards. Okay.
You want to smoke out by right?
No. And there is Acadia National Park right there. Oh! Oh, that is so much fun. All right, today is day 2 of Alaska. No, day 2 of Maine. I'm heading up to the beach again, just to check it out. Figured I'd take the bike. It's a lot easier to record this. Still not so easy to record this with the camera, but still easier. It would be easier with the GoPro, but I figured I'd leave the GoPro and just bring the camera. Oh, that hill's a killer. And the second part is, I never actually use my bike with this camera. So, down the hill, this should get interesting. See you at the beach. All right, I'm at the beach. It's extremely foggy out right now. It's like really surprising how much the fog is, but you know, it's a perfect hiking day because with this kind of visibility, you don't really need to see a bunch of stuff. You kind of need to see what's in front of you, and it's cool. So when there's a lot of walking involved. You take your time with the walking, get to where you want to go. It's very interesting. So the water's at low tide right now. It's kind of like interesting. It's like when you go to an ocean, like they tell you like you're at either high tide or low tide. It's interesting to see. Oh, that's muddy. Probably should have worn my other boots, but oh well. Figured I'd just go with the sneakers. But there's different like tides. It's like high tide, which is like where the water is high. Low tide, where the water goes low. It feels like I'm on another planet right now. Like walking around this beach. Like usually I'm used to like the Florida type beaches. So I'm not used to this type of beach where it's kind of like a lot of rocks and shells. Well, I'm used to shells, but not used to rocks and stuff, so. And it's rather interesting. There's a few people over here, but this is what I see. That's what you guys see. Extremely foggy day today. I try to tread softly, and you can see all where, yeah, this usually is covered in water. So now it's not so much covered in water anymore. And this is what the beaches look like where I am. I definitely should have worn type of boots, but you know what? It's whatever. That's pretty cool. All right, I can't see my bike anymore, so I'm gonna head back. We're actually going to, this is like the first real day of like hiking and stuff, so we're going like Acadia. We're gonna do a few trails there. Not like, we're gonna try to do, we'll do a few scenic trails, but not so scenic, because it's like you can't really see, there's no scenic things if you can't really see anything. So that'll depend on how the visibility gets throughout the day. It's very beautiful though. It's honestly amazing here. And yesterday we were just sitting around this like shack. We had like a lobster sandwich. I think I threw a picture in there. It's really good stuff. And it's supposed to be rainy tomorrow, so we're planning doing like a kayak day tomorrow, and then hopefully on Thursday we'll catch a cool sunrise. And yeah, it's about gonna be it. And that, we'll just see what adventures life takes us. We're here till Saturday, so making the most out of a nice beach area. Still on the Atlantic Ocean technically. I think it's like some kind of gulf or like a bay area, but it's still technically ocean. So yeah, it's awesome being near the ocean and stuff, hearing the waves. Hopefully be able to hear them a little bit better soon, but Now I gotta bike back up that hill. Hope you liked going down that foot. I loved riding down the giant hill on the way back to the house we're staying in. Such a fun hill to ride down. Okay. All right. Back in the bike we go. And time for a bit of adventure today. Let's do this.
Invincible.
That's a rock formation. 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 That's a rock formation.
All natural.
Completely. All this happened naturally. None of this was staged at all. Obviously.
I meant Terabithia, that's what I meant. Somebody died.
Everybody drowning in this?
Oh my god.
You drowning in this water,
A car? Get
Vroom.
lost and follow the cars.
Watch unstable rock.
I go around.
Yeah, go around that.
Because of all the navigation. You have to navigate rocks and stuff. That's why it's called moderate.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Bubble rock. Insane. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Good morning. It is day 4, the final day. So we're gonna be doing like quite a few things. But I wanted to show you something. So out here, something happened last night. A storm happened. You can see with all the wetness there. And if you look across the way, you can see it already. A tree came down. And there was a huge crash of lightning. It was like a giant storm last night. And this tree came down in the neighbor's yard because it was just, I kid you not, that's how close the lightning bolt was. It was just a crash. It was really crazy. But we're going out to breakfast. Then we're going to walk across the water, which I'll explain a little bit later, because you're not technically walking across the water, walking on some stones and stuff. But hey, it's a beautiful day. Focus on the water. There it is. And it's time to get this beautiful day started.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for
It's a beautiful day. Of course, you know what I'm doing. Taking a time lapse. Yep. Man, I had to. I mean, just look at this. And then I love how there's just mountains in the background. It's like, look at that. It's a perfect little background. The perfect view. So, little back story here. This water over here, and this water gets all washed up during high tide. So now it's at a low tide. So that means all the water is receded back. But eventually this water is going to flood back in and all this is going to be covered. So the only time you can walk on this is when there's this low tide. So that's why there's so many people walking. It's very a touristy area. So I figured I'd do a little time lapse of people walking on here with the mountains in the background. It looks very nice on the camera. I can't wait to show you it. And this is the last day, so I'm trying to make the most of it. Yeah, I bought the shirt. Of course I bought the shirt. Why? I brought the shirt. Why wouldn't I bring the shirt, honestly? It has a really good meaning to it. Like, we were out here, like this trip, 4 days. We were like planning this 4 days. This is like a completely random trip. Like we're like, we want to do this trip, let's do it. We'll book this Airbnb last minute, which was beautiful. We'll book this fantastic trip last minute. We'll plan all of these things last minute. It's all about making the most of the 4 days that we have here. And I think we truly have made the most of the 4 days here. It's just beautiful. And we got really lucky with the sun being forgiving. The first day was a little bit cloudy, but I mean today's really cloudy, and like the fog is like horrendous here. It's really incredible how the fog kind of hits you. But that's about it. So let's go eat some breakfast because I'm kind of hungry.
Shutter. Nibbles.
Aesthetic.
I swam in the water. The only problem was I didn't record it. So now I gotta do it again. I gotta do it again. I never recorded myself doing it. Where's your video? Right there. Recording. Steven's about to die for the second time today. I did it too. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I did it too. Fly. Flies. Flies. Ow. Ow. This is painfully hard on my feet and painfully cold. But I swam in Maine. Maine? What the hell? You're cold as hell. Maine.
62. Okay.
Alright. Today's the last day. We're actually leaving very soon, or leaving the next 2 hours. Figured I'd come down here and kind of summarize what this trip was. For those of you who didn't know, this trip was a very, very last minute trip. This was like planned 2 weeks in advance. We ended up finding a really awesome Airbnb place. Usually we'd go down the Jersey Shore every year. We said, screw it, let's try to find somewhere else to go, because my family already booked a house that was too small for us. That was too small, couldn't fit us all. So we came to Maine. We came to Maine expecting something, and we came out of Maine receiving everything and more. Maine was an absolutely incredible experience, filled to the brim with all types of crab and lobster and amazing food and amazing views and hikes. We ended up going one of the other days. We ended up going up this trail. We went through this trail to like a lake called Eagle Lake, and we ended up coming back. We were all so tired, and we had the choice to either go back home and then go back in the car and leave, or go up this random trail called Bubble Hill. And if we didn't do that, if we didn't pick the Bubble Hill trail, we would have never seen one of the views. It was absolutely incredible. The only thing I didn't do was biking, so that's why I kind of rode down here too, kind of just to ride the bike a little bit more. I definitely want to get a road bike to be able to. There's a lot of off-road stuff you can do here, and I think that'd be kind of fun. But yeah, this is kind of my big reflection. And I think the main kind of point and the main final reflection is you really can't get a perspective, even from photos, from video, from like even like 360 panoramic video. You can't even. I just think seeing it and visualizing it and feeling the air on your face and the smell, and there's just so much more senses that come into experiencing these hikes that video and cameras and pictures just can't capture yet. It's just amazing. It's just absolutely amazing what you experience being there in person, rather than just being there in like a video or watching a video like you guys are doing, or just watching or looking at a photo. It's 7 o'clock now.
Better get going. Maine, you have been more than awesome, more than incredible. You have shown us so many amazing things. I got this rock moving, and I can't wait to come back. I'm definitely coming back because I got more hiking to do. And I'd like to see what ocean path, the ocean view path looks like without some fog. Because man, Maine, you got a lot of fog. Alright, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next vacation vlog.